Thank you, Lumi, for the tag, and shouts out to the man Rev. And what a hilarious caption. This all started over a pizza. All right.
It always starts with a pizza, chat.
Subscribers lately. Thank you very much for the support. This whole situation's rather comedic. We basically have a situation that started over pizza and ended up with men being bad. Yes, darn those men. So I'm tagged to this tweet from Boom. Shouts out to Boom as well. Reads, I seldom get into confrontations on this bird app, but all I did was give valid criticism. The aftermath was me being accused of being an incel and shamed for being a man. I never said I was better than everyone, and I was never in a lot of her posts. Do better, and that's the person. So let's actually take it from the top and get all the context.
Wait, what? Hey, go back a second.
Her post.
I seldom get into confrontations on this bird app, but all I did was give valid criticism. The aftermath was me being accused of being an incel and shamed for being a man. I never said I was better than everyone, and I was never in a lot of her. Okay, so basically he just gave his opinion on something, and she got super mad at him for it. That's basically what happened.
Do better, and that's the person. So let's actually take it from the top and get all the context. This is the tweet that set everything off. This tweet from the VTuber Aria that reads, coming to you live from Aria's bathroom floor. I no longer can have tomatoes in any form because they're now immediately rejected by my body. Okay, too much information, but continuing. Rip to my favorite food, pizza, I'm sobbing. Aria limiting the response.
Bro, I've noticed this too about myself, that like I can't have like a lot of red sauces and things like that anymore either. I just get like really bad stomach burn or acid reflux. Let me know if that's been happening to you guys, because it's been happening to me as well.
Responses to her tweet at some point, and getting a number of responses where people give a variety of suggestions on how she can still enjoy pizza. Aria eventually getting fed up with the suggestions people were making, apparently, and leaving this rather disgruntled tweet that reads, this just in, men coming in to tell me alternatives, with the emoji. I don't need advice, I like pizza. What you all are suggesting isn't even pizza. Just say that sucks. Please learn this lesson, because if you date someone, there's a difference between asking for help versus just wanting to vent.
Bro, like what the fuck is her deal? Like, they're just saying, you know, there's alternatives, and she's like taking super offense to it. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Jesus Christ, quit reading into it so much. I hate when people do this shit, chat. Bruh.
Aria then making a comment about men apparently being sensitive in response to
men sensitive? What the fuck? Are you serious right now? Like, he was the one bitching about everything. They were just trying to help.
Someone blocking her after making that tweet, it seems. However, this is where Boom from the beginning gets involved. We can see this response where Boom says, I'm pretty sure they were just trying to be nice by suggesting
exactly.
I'd be pretty happy if someone I was dating tried to help me instead of saying, that sucks. And
right?
I respond saying, yeah, no. There's a difference between venting and asking. In my post, I am not asking for alternatives.
No. Here's the thing. You're going on Twitter and posting what you're feeling and what you're thinking. Therefore, you open yourself up to discussion to the public. She should have turned comments off if she didn't want any if she didn't want anything like that. That's my opinion.
Just because you would be happy with that doesn't mean others will. As for someone who is dying, I don't need suggestions unless I ask for it. Also, why do you keep replying to my stuff? Oh, show more? What's this? Oh, okay. Continuing, hold on. Also, why do you keep replying to my stuff? You don't even follow me. I guess that wasn't enough though, because Aria then also quote retweeted Boom and made this tweet saying, I have to use this example because men don't listen. Aria also posting this image, which you are more than welcome to read. I'm just going to scroll by it. I'm not going to read it because to the majority of men and women watching this video, I think we just want to get back to the funny stuff about people arguing over a pizza post. Boom himself responds saying, it's called being a decent
fucking pizza, bro.
About gender, then you do you. Which I believe led to this response from Aria, where she then says to Boom that she hates men who think they're better than everyone. I don't think Boom said.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. It was never even implied. What the fuck are these people? What goes on in these people's head that they think these kind of fucking things? It baffles me how fucking retarded people are, to be honest.
said he's better than everyone though. But continuing, basically also upset that Boom doesn't actually follow her, and then saying that she's gonna block him because like you. And all of that, I believe, takes us back to the initial post that we started with that I was tagged to. So let's read it one more time now with all of the context. Boom saying, I seldom get into confrontations on this bird app, but all I did was give valid criticism. The aftermath was me being accused of being an incel.
Yep,
Shane for
we've
being a
already been
man.
over this.
I never said I was better than everyone, and I was never in a lot of her posts. Do better, Arya. I missed the incel remark though, hold on. To be fair to Arya, I don't believe she called him an incel. I did try to see where she left that comment, and I don't believe she ever did. So perhaps Boom means that other people in the responses after Arya tweeted about him were then calling him such. I'm not too sure. Regardless, Arya
I mean,
then
it wouldn't
made this
surprise
tweet
me.
where
It's
she
Twitter.
said, ha, all the people unfollowing me. Just know to all those who are chronically ill, terminally ill, and those with disabilities, I know how it is to get unsolicited advice and how constant it is. Some of the responses are not so happy.
Okay, bro, wait, hold on. You're comparing yourself to chronically ill and terminally ill people and people with disabilities? Bruh. I highly doubt the advice that people are giving those type of people is even remotely close to the advice that they're giving this lady. What even brings this up? Where did this come from?
Though, for example, this one reading, as someone who is chronically ill with disability.
It was a pizza. It had nothing to do with anybody with any sort of disability. So why is she putting herself in that category?
Please graduate and never come back in any form. Pretty sure they're unfollowing you because you lost your cool over what could barely be called a minor inconvenience. Misogyny is kind of reserved for blatant Miss Sand.
Again with the misogyny. What about the pizza post was misogynistic? I want to know. Let me know in the chat what was misogynistic about the pizza comment.
Dangerous. Ha, the people unfollowing me. Yeah, we've got a couple more here. I don't think the issue was the advice. Rather, I know it was the sexism and misandry. Please graduate.
There was no
Nobody wants to hear,
sexism.
I don't care if you have an illness. I'll dunk on you all the same, they say. I don't care at all. People unfollowing you because you're sexist. People laughing at you. We get one more here. Please just graduate. People don't want toxic burners in the community. It goes on and on and on. Actually, I'll read this one too. As someone who has ADHD and has been bothered with unsolicited advice, this was a bad take. Apologize to them. You can block them and not be happy with them. But what you did was straight up misandry. I see your post and thought you were cool, but I guess that isn't the case. Actually, nah, we're gonna read one more still because the very next one is from Dan, the Fool of Games, and we've seen some of his takes before in some of the segments. So let's read this one. He quotes her and then says, never explicitly said she doesn't want advice nor block the tweet. I don't have anything against this VTuber, but the whole ordeal came off as pretty jerky and mean on top of her hate of men. I'm glad that
Right?
Dan brought that up because that's kind of similar to a point that I wanted to bring up. If we go back to her tweet, and let's read this one more time. Coming to you, okay, actually, I'm not going to read it because it's kind of gross, but like, she never said, don't give me advice. You know, she never said she's venting. She never made any sort of disclaimer. As a matter of fact, the way she phrased this, it comes off more so that she shouldn't be surprised that people would give advice. Like, she's saying that she's sobbing over this. Of course, people are going to try and give advice then. It's a little odd that she didn't understand that, actually. So let me know what you think about that situation in the comments. It's rather amusing, in my opinion at least, just the fact that like they talked about pizza and then ended up hating men. Like how, like why did she
The two things do not correlate in any manner. It was just people giving advice to help her think of different ways that she could still eat pizza. Like that just doesn't add up to me, chat. And I don't think I'll ever understand these type of things.
You know what? I don't even know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you found that amusing and or entertaining or something. And let's move right on. I actually got one more little topic I want to show you at the end of this video because there's a situation happening on Twitter as well regarding Kiara. Let me show you. I saw this tweet from Chris the Holosimp, the one and only, where they say, aspiring artists, don't draw hands with 4 fingers, bro. Unless you give us a time lapse, I will apologize, but for now, I will call it an AI art. And Kiara dislikes AI art in her hashtags. Sorry for misusing the art tag, but this is necessary for the example. And now we're going to analyze this. Let me know what you guys think. You think this is AI art or not? So let's cut off. Hold on. Let's go back to this.
I mean, it's hard to say
here's the
anymore.
initial tweet. We got Kiara. Scroll a little bit. And now I'm just going to pull it up full style for you. There you go.
I'd say it's AI art.
That for about 5 to 10 seconds. Actually, I'll leave it up like that the whole time. I'll just put over gameplay or something. So people are quite split on this. Some people are saying it's AI art. Some people are saying it is not AI art. And the artist seems to be hiding some of the responses, calling it AI art, however, which is certainly rather sus. There's also claims that this artist, I say artist in air quotes, just imagine air quotes there, that the artist slash alleged AI artist, whatever, you get the phrasing, whatever, that they apparently have also been on Pixiv with the same art, posting it with an AI art hashtag. So make of that what you will. Let's analyze
Who cares?
this on our own.
AI art is not bad. It's the future, to be honest with you. AI generated everything is going to become a thing, and it's going to be bigger than any of us could have thought, and it's going to take over.
The two areas that instantly stand out to me are the baggy pants, specifically the middle. You can see the lining here is not correct. This looks like the AI messed it up. AI does weird things like this a lot of the time, and this certainly looks like something an AI would do. Furthermore, the couch, this random button on the couch, really awkward looking and random, the sort of thing you might see an AI do. And one more time without the highlighter and the arrows. There you go. Like, don't get me wrong, couches have those buttons sometimes, or like
right,
pillows
Harry.
that have the buttons. But something about that just looks kind of off to me. As Chris pointed out, the hands seem a little off, but they definitely look better than AI normally makes hands. So I think this probably seems more like the most likely scenario here is that this is AI generated and edited with some sort of, you know, Photoshop or something afterwards to tidy it up a little bit. That's my assumption. I'm not accusing the artist of that, but that's pretty much what this looks like, on top of the fact that they're hiding all these responses about it being AI art and hiding Kiara's guidelines and whatnot. It's just a shady way of going about things. Like, if you want to do it, probably better to be more open about it and just being like, yeah, I used an AI to make this and then I edited it a little bit. Like, what do you think? And then, like,
I mean, honestly, who the fuck cares if it's AI art or not? Like, why are you gonna sit there and tell people don't put hashtag AI art and then tag me in like AI art generated photos of me on here? I just don't understand, like, because if you have, like, you know, obviously fans or your community that want to like do something nice for you and just maybe like create a picture for you or of you or something, like, I know a lot of people it can come off as creepy, and like there are a lot of creeps out there that can do stuff like that, but I just don't see the harm in creating something like that. That wasn't obviously being sexualized in any way from what I could tell. Maybe it was in some fashion, but who knows? I just don't see it as a bad thing.
like, don't use your hashtag and stuff, you know. But people are gonna do shady things, I suppose. And we'll leave it there, man. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this segment about pizza hating men, AI
Pizza
art,
hating men. Exactly.
Kiara. Yeah, there we go. That was an interesting one.
Alright.
Yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments. As mentioned, thank you for your time, and I'll see you there, as well as in the next segment.
Hey guys, if you liked the video, make sure you head over to the page, hit that like button, scroll over, smash that subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified for future video drops, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.